We begin 13 News at 5 with breaking news.
A police canine at the emergency vet right now, and the suspect accused of hurting them is in the hospital after a shooting with sheriff's deputies today. Let's get you up to speed. This all happened just about 2 hours ago in Martinsville.
That's where we find Jenna Webster live tonight with more. Jenna?
Residents at that time. Our officer responded, a deputy responded, and found that forced entry had been made into the residence, saw evidence of that. So he backed out, called for backup. Backup units did arrive along with our canine unit. So the responding units set up a safety perimeter around the house and started calling the person out inside the residence to come out, make themselves known, let them talk to them, see what's going on there. The person came to a doorway, stayed inside the doorway, and started yelling at the officers, screaming, and just making remarks to the officers, but would not continue to come out to the officers and talk to them. Also would not show their hands or show his hands. The officers asked him several times to show both their hands. So ultimately trying to get the person to come out, would not come out. Canine was there. The canine was sent in. As the canine started to go towards the person, he reached back behind him, grabbed a large blunt object and struck the canine over the head, rendering it unconscious, and then struck it at least 2 or 3 more times, and an officer fired on the subject. He was hit and went down. Officers immediately began medical attention to that person, and he was transported by air ambulance to a hospital in Indianapolis. His condition, I don't know right now. The canine was taken to a hospital in Indianapolis also to be checked out. Right now it's alert, up and moving, and we have a good prognosis, I think, with our canine, but it's going to have some x-rays and some further diagnosis.
Okay. Did the person didn't have a gun, as far as you know?
No, not that we know of. That did not have a gun. Like I said, it just struck the canine over the head, knocking it unconscious, and continued to strike him, so officers took that aggression.
Do you know what he hit him with?
I can't say exactly what it was, but they said it was a large, long blunt object, probably 3 or 4 feet long.
Okay. Are you releasing the name of the canine yet?
It's Bullet.
Okay. How many canines do you guys have?
We have 2 right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's pretty standard for him to be sent in after somebody like that, or?
It can be, yes. It just depends on all the situation. Again, they were speaking with the subject. He would not comply. He would not show his hands. These dogs, they save officers' lives every day, and that's what we saw here. So I don't know if the subject was wanting an officer to come up there and receive the same treatment, and the canine unfortunately took the brunt of that, but saved our officers, and unfortunately got the brunt of his treatment, but hopefully he'll be all right.
Who called 911?
Person's name?
I don't even know it yet, Keith. Yeah, I haven't heard his name yet.
Who called 911, and how did the person know someone had broken in or anything?
It was a resident's owner, so I think they were watching the cameras on their house and saw that a camera had either been moved or saw someone in there, that they knew somebody had been in the residence.
Any relationship between the suspect and the homeowner? Do they just pick it randomly, or?
Yeah, I don't know if that is there any relationship at all. The homeowner had just arrived home within probably the last 20 minutes to speak to our detectives, so we'll be able to find out. But I don't even know his name yet to say whether that is.
Do you know roughly what time it happened and who that person was who was shot?
It was about 15 minutes after 1, and I don't know the person's name that was shot.
You're the suspect, so no critical, stable, nothing like that?
I don't know right now. Yeah, they were flown to either Methodist or Eskenazi.
Were they just shot once?
That I can't tell you that either. No.
Do your deputies wear body cameras?
They do, yep.
Was they rolling?
Yep.
Have you reviewed that footage?
I have not, no.
Are those deputies on administrative leave now?
Yeah, they're on administrative leave, exactly.
Did just one deputy fire their gun, or?
And I don't know that yet either.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Who's the handler of the dog?
Deputy Tolan.
Tolan?
What do you think goes through deputies' minds? You know, we talk about how important these canines are to your officers, but, you know, when they see their canine being treated like that, what's, you know, a thought process there?
Well, it's one of your officers going down. It's one of your own. And that was very evident today because once that happened, one of the other officers picked it up and ran probably a 1/10 of a mile up a hill that I was winded walking up today to get it to a car so they could self-transport that to the emergency care. So it's one of your own.
And can I just be clear with something? There were no gun found with that person, right?
No.
And then also, just to be clear, that person, that individual went to that actual home, so he broke in, or how does that work? Or did he
There
live
was,
in that home?
what I can tell you on that is that there was evidence of intrusion, that somebody had used physical force to get inside the home, and that we told that there was not supposed to be anybody inside the house.
And that was the person who intruded in the house who was hitting the dog.
Yes, I'm assuming yes.
It's a pretty remote area. Is that pretty rare for that kind of out there? or-
It is very remote out there. I'm sure you were out there. It's a one-lane, pretty much road by itself at the end of a dead-end lane there. So the relationship there, how that was picked out, is something that I'm interested to see how that comes out in the investigation.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else, Sheriff?
No, I appreciate you guys coming out. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, guys.
All right,
Appreciate
so
you all.
just heard there.
So, Ann, Felicia, you just heard we got some more details kind of about this incident that all unfolded around 1:30 today. We just learned that the canine's name, Bullet, was hit over the head about 2 or 3 times with a blunt force object. Still waiting to learn what that object was that the suspect used to hit the canine. Again, the suspect was allegedly breaking into a home. The homeowner called 911. They called the Morgan County Sheriff's Department. That when officers arrived, that alleged suspect did come out into the doorway and was not compliant with officers when they began hitting the canine over the head 2 or 3 times. We're going to work to get some more updates on the suspect's condition. We do know that they were taken by Lifeline to an Indianapolis area hospital. Still waiting to get those updates. Hopefully we'll have some more information, guys, at 6 o'clock.